No Penn State gear. Let's talk about this process.
I'm super excited, to be representing Nike now. It's been on my mind the past couple of weeks of making the decision to go pro, and the opportunity just seemed right. And I'm still going to stay at Penn State and train with Coach Gondak and finish out my degree. But Clayton just gave me some really good advice. He just said, "Don't let it change anything you do. Just remain the same, stay hungry, and don't settle." And I'm going to remember that.
Was there anything that convinced you that turning pro was the right decision?
I think I was just ready for more competitive meets and, getting to some Diamond League meets and preparing for the World Champs, which is a lot later next year, versus running 30-something races in a collegiate season. You want me to hold it? Okay. So, that was the biggest deciding factor for me. I think I'm ready for it and excited to just go, race against the best in the world.
Isaiah, do you think it would have changed if you hadn't won NCs?
I'm not to say, but maybe. I definitely wanted to check that off in my collegiate career, saying I'm an NCAA champion, because that's tough to do. It's just as hard as winning a USA championship. Sometimes it's harder. So
because you're going against so many international guys.
Exactly, and it's no joke. It's serious out there. So that might have been on my mind as a reason to stay and try to get that done. But now that I've done that, I feel like I kind of completed everything I could have done in a collegiate year. So.
Looking towards this race, 200 meters to go, a little scuffle between you and Clayton. I guess talk to us what was going through your mind and why.
Yeah, I was just trying to get around him on the turn. No one wants to be in lane 2 on a turn. He ran a super smart race and held me off, and that's what you got to do in racing. It was nothing personal. People elbow, people shove in races. It happens. You can't really get offended at it because it's all fair. We've all done it before. So, like I said, he just ran a smart race and held me off, and I think I could have ran it a little bit better, but I'm still learning and many more races to come.
Do you think you had enough room at all to get in? Because it looked like you maybe edged ahead by like half a step, or maybe didn't.
I thought I was getting around him, but I could feel him still kind of push him off, and I didn't really want to cut in and trip him or trip me and both of us go down, and that wouldn't have been good for anyone. So I thought might as well play it safe and try to get him on the straightaway. But he's got that strength. That's why he's medaled, and you can't complain when you're losing to a bronze medalist in the Olympics.
Yeah. Do you think if it had gone out faster, do you think the outcome would have been any different?
Maybe, yeah. I was hoping for a faster race, but I think Sawinski didn't want to take it out, and I think everyone was kind of hoping on that like he usually does. But like he said in the interview with you guys the other day, he wanted to be the hunter, not the hunted this time, and that kind of slowed everything down. But it was still a competitive race and a fun race. But like I said, I think I could have changed a couple things that I did in that race to have changed the outcome.
Do you ever think of taking a race on from the front? Is that something you would be comfortable with?
The few times that I have done that, not even on purpose, it's tough, and it's like I've never really ran well that way, and I just don't see that as a way that I'm going to win races. So it's not an ideal way for me to run a race. But if I end up in front sometime, I'm not going to back down and let people go around me just to get back into the middle of the pack. But yeah.
And you're staying in college, at Penn State for your senior year,
I have 1 year left, so I want to graduate and get my degree. So, and everything's been working well with Coach Gondak, and I don't see a reason to switch things up when I know it works. So just stay there and finish things up.
Yeah.
So you had a great performance in Sacramento last year, but how much just better do you feel about the direction, your confidence, what you're doing now versus last year?
Yeah, I was still last year trying to figure things out, figure out where I belong, and then getting runner-up was kind of a surprise for me. So this year I came in with the mentality I want to win, just like I went into NCAAs, I want to win this. And I'm more confident of my ability to race against any of these guys. But I think the U.S. middle distance running right now it's going in the right direction for sure. And we've got a lot of young talent, so it's tough. Like I said, there's just so many good guys, but it's fun every race.
Great job.
Nice run today.
Yeah, thanks.